Lincoln Financial Field. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The first of 272 games in the regular season. Buckle up. The Cowboys, the Eagles, underway to begin 2025. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive.
60 Bison. Come 19.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. Shifts by him. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Okay, ready?
That's good for our Cowboys. First down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
Cougar 19. No. Panther 60. Go.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They go play action. Daniels. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
Panther 11. Panther 60. 60 Bobcats. 60.
Throwing now is Daniels. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Daniels going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones at a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47.
The setup to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. Touchdown, Eagles. Jamison Williams, 52 yards. And the Eagles put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got him. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Cowboys! Will Shipley, 77 yards. And the Cowboys take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Daniels going to try and throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's complete. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. From the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
And they're on 2nd
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
2nd and 13. He has it complete to Christian Watson. These two teams all tied after one. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Get it. Panther 11. Panther 11.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's airing it out for Williams. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly, but knocked it free.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. But now they'll audible to something else. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. That is inches from the upright. It's no good. Wide to the left. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Out of the pistol, here's Williams. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They run it again with Williams. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Let's go now.
Williams is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
To throw is Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Daniels, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Hold the set.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Come on, come on.
They'll be looking for the tying score here, down 15-8 as they have it 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. 2nd down and 8. Running straight ahead, Taylor. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Ready, ready.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and they'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Well, that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Straight ahead, Shipley. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Off the play fake, Daniels. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
And this is off the left upright, and it comes in. Not the most convincing kick you'll see, but he got it to go. And that will extend their lead even further. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, it's such a high-stakes scenario. Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Escapes the defender. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Now they'll shift things around.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on first and goal.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Warriors 70.
Daniels looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tyreek Hill from 19 yards away. And the Cowboys are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
And now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Second and 4. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
They'll drop the throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. He'll try to do it himself. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. A run on first down with Shipley. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
At the 7-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Mike Evans from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
24-yard line.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll keep it himself. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Play action, now it's Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll shine the tackle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Cowboys get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Hey, go!
First down.
65,
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
10 through 11.
Back to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Ready.
They'll look to throw here. throw there going to be incomplete.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on third downs, and it's costing him.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They begin the drive with Williams. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that was knocked down, but I don't think it's going to matter. The defense looked like they jumped.
That penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
On 2-yard loss, brings up 3rd and 7.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from the first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 42-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that, but that would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in.
This is a situation where as a head coach you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line.
With the disadvantage, this defense knew the passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Daniel's going to throw for it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes us down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play there for Philly. 43 yards.
First down and goal to go.
They'll run here with Taylor. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 9 now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Christian Watson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. After up and good. And the lead is down to 24. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And a good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down.
First down and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It has been quite a display here in the opening game of the new season. Really, they're putting the rest of the NFL on notice. They are going to be title contenders as now they look to finish things off in the fourth quarter. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Now Shipley again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on 1st and 5, and it leaves him with a more standard 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
They go play action. Daniels. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. Touchdown! Mike Evans. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Butker on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
Ready.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 20, here's the 2nd and 8. Now back to throw. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. This now a 3rd and 4.
Charger, 19 Charger.
They'll set up to throw. And he is caught. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Panther 11. Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
That's a gain of 3.
Looking to throw. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
At the 45-yard line.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Back to throw. Going right back to Ferguson. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
On the set.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
Here we go. Here we go. Johnny Lion.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They'll start on the ground with Shipley. Gets past one man. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now Daniel's going to keep it. That's complete to Shipley. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
To the right side goes Shipley. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Nineteen tight.
Throwing now is Daniels. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
18 Cardinal.
To the air goes Daniels. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like
like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's fourth down.
Hey. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Lions. Ready?
Daniels looking to throw. He'll try to do it himself.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Dragon 60.
He'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Ready?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week one. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Cowboys, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. Now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Giants next week. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defense.